Tokyo University Department of Folklore, room 306B. The date was October 14th, 2022. A graduate student named Kenta Mori sat alone in the dim office, headphones on, listening to a static-filled cassette tape found in a sealed box during a temple demolition in Yamanashi Prefecture. He leaned closer. Namu Amida Butsu, Namu Amida Butsu. The voice was raspy, male, but what chilled Kenta wasn't the chanting. It was the sound behind it, a soft tapping, like porcelain fingers against wood. He rewound the tape, played it again. "Who's there?" "I see you." The voice wasn't the same. Kenta stared at the tape label, Hou no ji Rokuon Teipu. That temple had been abandoned since 1912. No records of residents, only rumors of a cursed doll once worshipped there. Kenta didn't believe in curses, but that night he couldn't sleep, because the tape ended with 5 minutes of silence and then a child's laugh. 1742, Yamanashi Prefecture. In a quiet mountain village named Mitsu, nestled between cedar forests and a narrow stream, something strange arrived. A traveling monk named Jukon came down the dirt road pulling a small wooden cart. Inside it sat a doll, the size of a young child, dressed in white ceremonial robes. Its hair was black silk, and its face was painted with serene, almost human-like beauty. He bowed to the villagers. "This is a Migawari Ningyo, a substitute doll. It takes the burdens of those who suffer. You must treat it with reverence. It will protect you." The villagers were hesitant, but Jukon insisted it be enshrined in their local temple, Hou-no-ji, a small, crumbling structure near the woods. He left it in the care of the local priest, Solgen, and then Jukon disappeared. Within days, strange things began to happen. Children spoke of hearing footsteps outside their homes at night. The temple bell rang even when no one was there, and the doll seemed to change. One child, then, whispered to her mother, "The doll smiled at me." The villagers told themselves it was imagination. After all, the doll hadn't moved. Had it? Weeks passed. Ren stopped speaking. Other children became sick, fevers with no cause, endless nightmares. Villagers noticed small things out of place, offerings at the temple rearranged, incense burned when no one lit it, and the doll's head, ever so slightly, tilted. One man, a farmer named Ichiro, swore he saw the doll blink. He said, "I walked past the temple before dawn. Its eyes were closed when I went by, but open when I looked again." People laughed at him, until his cows died the next day. Then no one laughed. Priest Sogen insisted on daily prayers to appease the spirit. He cleaned the doll, offered rice and sake, but every morning the rice was untouched and the sake was gone. The elders began to whisper, "This is not a Migawari doll. This is something else." But no one dared to move it. One rainy morning, Ren's mother screamed. Her daughter was gone. Futon folded, clothes untouched, the door still locked from the inside. They searched the house, the fields, the woods. Nothing. At sunset, a boy named Kenta, Ren's friend, came running. "I saw her. She was at the temple. She was standing in front of the doll." When they rushed to Hou-no-ji, The temple was empty. But at the altar, where the doll sat, there was a single red ribbon, the same one Wren wore in her hair. And the doll was smiling. Wren was never found. 3 days later, Kenta began muttering in his sleep. "She's inside the doll. She's inside the doll." Then he went silent. Forever. Now the village truly feared. Priest Sogen locked the temple, but the bell still rang. The incense still burned. The doll still smiled. And its hair was longer. Priest Sogen could no longer deny it. He trimmed the doll's hair himself, carefully, respectfully. The next morning, it was long again, longer than before. He tried again, and again. Each time, the hair grew back overnight. He placed the cut strands in a box, buried it in the earth. The next day, the box was on the temple steps, open, empty. One night, Ichiro, the farmer who saw the doll blink, took a lantern and went to the temple alone. He muttered about ending it all once and for all. He never came home. His wife found the lantern near the altar, still lit. And the doll? Now it had a mole, just like Ichiro's, below the left eye.